tell everybody what will happen with the audience that is using AI tools more and more. And I would like to start with this. The organization that thrive will be those AI confidently recommend when donor ask, where should I donate for, I don't know, put the cause you like, refugees, climate change. And here we have the donor. The donor asks the question. There is an AI that gives the answer. Inside of the answer, if your organization is there, you might get a donation. If not, so the evolution of search. How many of you have noticed that now we have AI-generated answers when you type something in Google? And did you already see changes in organic traffic coming to your website? So the current evolution is before, still accurate today, we had traditional search. So you type something in Google or in Bing, and you have a list of usually 10 results. This is what we have here in the first column. After that, we had a new tool like chatbots that has appeared, and you type a question and you get a direct answer. If you're lucky, your brand is there, but if not, it's just only a text. And at the beginning, they did not provide the links to the websites. And now we have hybrid models, and it combines a ready-made answer with the link to the sources. And I added the logo of the tools that belong to each of these models. On 26 March 25, Google Overviews was rolled out in Switzerland. It was before in other countries, like in the US. It was later, like in other countries, like in France, for example. And here I added the Google News from this day. 1 month later, not even 1 month later, Google also explained some other AI-related stuff in their annual Google I/O, and the result is this. You type a question, you have the AI overview answer, as you can see there. If you are very lucky, you have an image and a link you can click on the right side, and all the rest is under the fold. This means that if the audience, if donators do not scroll, but they will not see the rest. And I made a big screen copy of the whole page, which is very long. It's here on the right side. The first red part is exactly what is here on the left. Just below, we have a sponsored result. So people who have paid to be there. We have one lucky organization in green in the middle. After that, we have forums and communities. And after that, people also ask. And only after all that stuff, we have the real websites. And previously, a while ago, the green was on the top. And this just means that a lot of people will not visit your website organically anymore. So this release of Google Overviews, I talk about Google Overviews because it's still the search engine that most of the people are using. The key features are we now have AI synthesized information. It combines data from different sources and digests it to give you the best possible answer. Also, the answer is instantly provided, so you don't have to search. And you can see that these answers are backed up with citations. For example, Refugee Aid Organization, Google synthesized data from UNHCR, MSF, IRC, and other sources. The market impact is that a study from Gartner from end of last year predicts that the traffic coming from traditional search engines will decrease by 25% next year. So this means that a lot of organic traffic you had until now, you will not get it anymore this way. Another element is that 400 million persons are using actively ChatGPT every month. And this is more than many traditional search interfaces. And the third part is there was a survey that was conducted on a panel of developers, of website developers, of online application developers, and they do not imagine implementing a search feature on their website without using LLMs or AIs. So this is also a shift. So we are really at the state of adoption of all these, how can I say, not techniques, but this new trend. So the strategic implication, NGOs must adapt content strategies as Google positions itself as a primary information gateway rather than a referral service, as we saw in the screen copy just before. The content of your website should be restructured in order to make it easier for the AI to fetch it and to digest it. And the focus should be put more on authoritative citations and factual data. This just means less blah, blah, blah. And strategies should be developed in order to promote direct answer optimization. So as an example, try to produce content with the question at the beginning and the answer after, and this will help the LLMs to digest your content, and also create distinctive branded information packages. All NGOs are not the same. You all have specificities, and make sure that this will stick in a kind of topical group, specifically for your brand. So Google search market share decline. He is not anymore over 80%, as it was the case for many, many years. It's the first time since 2015. And as you can see here, we were at 93%. And now in March, we are under the 90%. This is really a huge shift, a huge change. It doesn't mean that Google doesn't have visitors anymore, absolutely not. But it starts decreasing. And we are at the beginning. That's why we have to find strategies in order to find a way to compensate that. Why is this happening? Probably because a lot of people adopt AI tools. I added some data from studies, and so to back up what they say with data. Also, the growth in AI users. If you start searching, now you more likely use AI tools to search, and also AI platform dominance. As I said before, ChatGPT so well done, and 400 million monthly active users. It's a lot of people. And also some are switching away from Google because of privacy concerns. And this was also reported by StatCounter. So what impact will it have on NGO donor acquisition? For me, there will be a digital visibility crisis. Of course, if you are not appearing in the results anymore, there will be a lack of visibility. Of course, if you are less visible, you might have less donors that come from this channel. And this would require a strategic pivot in order to compensate that, and by trying to be well positioned in all these new tools. So the traditional search journey before, and in many cases still accurate today, but it's shifting. First, the customer ask a query, in most cases on Google search. the Google search gave a reply, a page with the different links. If the NGO website is there, it's okay. The visitor can click on the link. After that, visit the website, get all the information he wants to know, and possibly take action. So donate or contact, or I don't know, depends what conversion you have set up. And now we are at the AI search journey. The customer query goes directly to the AI answer engine. There is directly an answer, and the website does not need to be visited anymore. And from that, the customer will decide what he will do. I did a research, and the research told me that traditional channels represent 85 to 92% of funding channels, and the digital channels should represent 8 to 15%. Is it true for you? Anyway, I provide all the links at the end, so you can check. But in fact, I was surprised. I imagined myself there were much more at the digital part, but okay. And the projection announced is that digital fundraising expected to reach 20 to 25% within the 5 to 10 years. So for me, it's still important, even if I am surprised that traditional channels represent so much. So it's changing. What can we do? We have some buttons we can press. There is now a new optimization paradigm, and the framework that is emerging right now is still strongly relying on SEO. I suppose you know what is SEO? Great, thank you. And because if your SEO is mess, it will clearly not help for the rest. So this part has to be strong, especially on the technical part. Aside of that, we now have GEO, which means Generative Engine Optimization. We have also something more recent that is called Answer Engine Optimization. And at the first point, we have to measure the visibility we have inside the different LLMs. So what is GEO? I would say it's a process to technically set up your content so that it is easily fetchable, found, and understood by these different LLMs. What is AIO? It's more about earning citation in AI generated responses. And it's also a maybe different way to structure and to group the content with a very strong topical relation. And the third point is what is LLM visibility? It's all about measuring the brand prominence in AI responses. Just count, is our brand appearing when I use overviews on this or this search term, or in ChatGPT or in Perplexity. And if we want to know if we are good or not, we have to measure, and we have to have KPIs about that. I imagined a kind of action plan that you could apply. And what I also imagine, or no, I'm pretty sure this is correct. If you adapt now, you will have 12 to 18 months advantage over those that will do it later, of course. And in the next 3 to 6 months, I would suggest that you conduct a LLM visibility audit, and that you deploy technical optimization and spatial mention for all what is structured data markup, like schema.org. It's I know it's an old SEO stuff, but it's gaining more and more importance. And we do not have only schema for FAQ or for business address. There are much more. And also restructure your content about question-based content strategy, because all these tools want to answer questions. So if you answer these questions already in your content, they just have to fetch your question and the answers and present it afterwards. if it match of course, if it match of course with what the user is searching for. The next step would be develop AI content strategy, create content specifically structured for AI extraction with definition section and summaries. Here I can give you a trick. For example, if some of you have articles or long text on your websites, nowadays it's unlikely that people will read everything and find the answer at the bottom. So what should be done now is make a kind of summary and provide the expected answer from the top. Because people don't have time. AI and LLMs have limited resources, and if you give this from the beginning, you have more chances to be citated later. But do not give 100%. Just give the central element of the reply, and if the visitor wants to read the rest, he can always read the rest. I would suggest also to implement new success metrics. So track citation frequency, feature snippet visibility, and AI overview position. Just simple, type your question. Look if your brand is there. If your brand is there, it's okay. If it's not there, it's not okay. Of course, you cannot do that manually. And some tools are already appearing, integrating these new features. Several well-known SEO tools for rank tracking are implementing this, so it's coming. You do not have to do it manually all the time. And of course, also you could explore AI partnerships. Maybe you can find a way to get some content licensing agreements or a way to contact them. I know things are going on, for example, for e-commerce. It's not exactly applicable here, but you can submit your URLs to different tools. They can decide if they want to use it or not. And I'm sure there is a lot that is going on, and we will soon be able to also buy traffic from these tools. It's been maybe over 6 months that I heard that Perplexity will allow companies to buy paid clicks inside of their results. And later, I would say build proprietary AI solution, develop organization-specific AI assistants with specialized humanitarian knowledge. This is a bit redundant with what I heard just before, but the idea is here, use your content with an agent, no, with a chatbot, and this will build interaction, and this is also a way to keep the user on your platform, and these are signals that will be spread over the different systems, and even if it will go to give you more traffic in SEO, this will have a direct effect also on your ranking inside the different tools, because often the LLMs prefer websites that are ranked or content that is ranked, that content that is completely unknown. Prepare for multimodal integration. Ensure that your content will work across different formats, text, voice, image, and of course different devices. I know a while ago there was a discussion about optimizing websites for voice search. It did not it did not work really well because it was not really adopted and even not really useful. But what I can tell you, I see a lot of people just talking to ChatGPT or to Perplexity. Sorry, I do not use often Copilot, I don't know. And for example, hey, I have this issue, tell me where is the solution, what can I do? And without even typing. And of course, the reply cannot be a complicated long text. This is also in a kind of strategy that should be developed for this new way to use the search online. And also, I think the prepare for specialized vertical AI systems designed for humanitarian sector, it's redundant with what was said just before, so I will not talk about it here anymore. So it's for me a fundamental shift in donor discovery. AI search is reshaping charitable information discovery. It's not just a trend. I don't know for you, but me, I am SEO specialist for many years, but when I search something, I do not go to Google anymore. The only case where I look into Google is if I want to see if my clients are ranking. Else, the answer, I fetch them from different AI tools. And I see what my wife does, I see what my friends does, I see what my colleague does. Yeah, for me, it's a real shift. And here I have added a bit more question than the first one, because of course, your organization should not appear only for one specific query like we had at the beginning. Of course, your charity, if it, your organization, if it applies, should appear for more than one. So there is not only an optimization to do for one sentence. There is much more work, because what is the best charity for cause? Which cause organization should I donate to? How effective is this organization compared to other, etc., etc. It's a kind of new level of optimization. So the question, is your organization appearing? And if it is, great job. If not, maybe maybe there is something to do. So I am finished. Thank you.
Thank you.